And and I was just sharing with you that I said I came from a mixed race family, and you immediately corrected me. So yes, I did have a African American stepfather, black stepfather, and a half sister from that marriage. But you said,
I said you didn't have a mixed race family. You had a family that you might want to call mosaic. A mosaic is an art form that is new and beautiful and made of many different elements. So instead of calling people different races, families in which there are members of different colors, call that a mosaic family instead of a mixed race family. There's only one race of people on the face of the earth, and that's the human race. We are all members of the Homo sapien race. That's it. There is no other. There's no black race. There's no yellow race. There's no brown race. And there is absolutely no white race. Your skin doesn't match your hair, neither does mine, because we are not white. We do not have white skin. We have
right,
different shades of brown, and we need to get over the idea that white and black, because you see, white and black are opposites. White is the color of purity and goodness. Black is the color of evil and badness, and you
yeah,
know that, and everybody else knows that.
that's
That's
what other
that, and
people call
because
them.
of that, those are the two words that were chosen by the members of those who ran the Spanish Inquisition. Torquemada and company decided that they would call people by those two colors so that we would be at odds, we would be at each other's throats forever
Yeah. Now
because we are total opposites.
you're in Iowa right now. Did you grow up in Iowa?
I grew older in Iowa. I grew up when I left here for a while, and then I came back and a sadder but wiser person. No, I
Okay.
didn't. You don't grow up if you stay in the same town that you were born in. You don't grow up. You just grow older. You don't grow up until you get out and look at the world from a different point of view.
Yeah.
Yes, I grew older in Iowa.
Yeah. The reason why I ask is I know that you're well known for an exercise that you conducted when you were a young teacher in Iowa, and you know, not all of our audience may have heard of you and that exercise. So, could you take us through that?
Yeah, what I do when I do the exercise is I separate people according to a physical characteristic over which they have no control, which is the color of their eyes.
Yeah.
Your eye color is caused by the same chemical that your skin color is. If you have a lot of melanin in your skin, your hair and your eyes are very dark hair, very dark skin, and very dark eyes. If you only have a little, you'll probably have either green or hazel or blue eyes. And so, since we have been separating people according to the amount of melanin in their skin for 225 years in this country, it makes perfectly good sense to separate them by the color in their eyes. And I learned that. I didn't come up with this by myself. I learned that from Adolf Hitler. One of the ways they decided who went into the gas chamber during what has come to be called the Holocaust was eye color. If you had a good German name, but you had brown eyes, they threw you into the gas chamber because they thought you might be a Jewish person who was trying to pass.